Boom! What's up, Pokemon Run Bun today? The world's highest Pokemon Nuzlocke. It's a Wednesday, not a Tuesday. We are in Lily Cove City fighting the Aqua hideout. Last stream, we almost just because we didn't notice. We didn't notice and we almost killed Acai. We almost killed Acai by accident just because we just didn't notice that it was taking extra damage. If it got crit at the bad time, it was dead. The next two fights are hell. These are the worst fights of the hideout coming up. All right, let's see what they got. Grunt number 6 has a Politoed with a Water Gem, Drizzle, Modest. Weather Ball. What the hell, man? Seriously? Water Gem, Drizzle, Weather Ball? All right, well, okay. Sure. What else we got? A Bright Powder, Heliolisk. And then a Bright Powder, Noivern. What's the... what? Clearly, they're not following VGC rules. That's cheating. Leftovers on Ferrothorn, because of course it has that. Explosion as well. Oh, great. And then a Belly Drum Poliwrath. Swift Swim Belly Drum. Oh, Swift Swim. We have a line for this next grunt. I don't like it, but the next grunt is Evil Demon. It has 2 Pokemon with Bright Powder. It's just multiple things can go wrong. We figured out a line. It's about as good as we can get. But we need to go buy some Smart Strikes. Smart Strike here. Alright, so in this fight, we need to use Smart Strike. Where is it? Please tell me about 2 Smart Strikes. There it is. Okay. There is Smart Strike. We need to teach Smart Strike to 2 Pokemon. We need to teach Smart Strike to Dreadnought. We're gonna teach Smart Strike to Caparaja because it's stab and it's got a crazy attack stat. We are gonna get rid of Brick Break because we can reteach Brick Break whenever we need because it is a tutor move. We are also going to teach Smart Strike to Chowder because it does not have a 100% accurate move. And we can delete Rock Tomb because again, that is a, I believe that is a speed lowering move that we're able to reteach whenever we need. All right, so all of our Pokemon need to be level 81. So we're going to level up everything to 81 now. We've been keeping them lower leveled to prepare for the Tate and Liza gym because you cannot pre-damage, so having under-leveled Pokemon is good for baiting sometimes. Because at the start of every battle in Tate and Liza's gym, it heals you. The biggest investment here is leveling up all of my Pokemon. We need to burn my Meatloaf. The classic. So you want to apply Burn to your Meatloaf? That is correct. All right. We are ready to fight the demon fight in this area. This random grunt took probably 5 total hours to plan for. And we're going to fight him right now. This has got to be the hardest fight in a 5-tile radius, you would think. Apparently the next grunt's pretty bad. I'm so scared. This fight, there's some stuff can go wrong, but we just have to go. We just have to send it. We just have to send it. All right. Aqua grunt number 6. Fuel supply loaded A-OK. So, this fight, because 2 Pokemon have Bright Powder, you can only do so much to counteract that. One of the Pokemon is both of the Pokemon are very strong. Also, there's Infinite Rain because Politoed has Drizzle. It's a whole mess. This fight's a whole mess. This Politoed is the easiest thing in the fight. It's pretty much there just to set up Rain, and it does nothing else. Because we had a couple Pokemon that could defeat this Politoed, including our level 69 Sceptile without having to level it up at all. But the best thing we found to defeat Politoed is Fake Out Last Resort Vegemite with a Life Orb. So we're going to Fake Out. And then Last Resort finishes it off. Now, we are pre-damaged to a precise number to bait in the final Pokemon on the team, which is a Poliwrath, because it kills me with specifically Drain Punch at 192 HP. So Politoed is going to come in, and this is where the fight can start to go wrong. Poliwrath has a 1 in 500 chance here to use Liquidation. Most of the time, it will use Drain Punch. But there is a 1 in 500 chance that it can use Liquidation. If it does that, the fight can start to go wrong. Because Sashimi is going to switch in on that. And it takes a Drain Punch better than a Liquidation. Also, it can critical hit Drain Punch that can also go wrong. There's Drain Punch. No crit. Please. Okay. Now, because that crit, there is a 1 in 16 chance that we need to sacrifice a Pokemon. I am going to Bounce. Bounce does not kill Poliwrath. But due to a quirk in the AI, when we're up in the sky, the AI sees all of its attacking moves do nothing, which means it uses its non-attacking move, Belly Drum, which allows us to kill with Bounce. But Liquidation ideally doesn't crit here. What? It can do that? That's fine. That's totally fine. But I guess it can do that. I guess because we intimidated it, there is a roll of Darkest Lariat that is able to... Yeah, I guess there was a roll of Darkest Lariat that dealt more than Liquidation. But that's good. This is good. We don't need to sacrifice a Pokemon. And I guess Darkest Lariat... Does it ignore all stat changes? It ignores the target's stat changes. There was just an overlapping roll. I just forgot it could use Darkest Lariat. That was actually a better situation. So it was actually like more of a 1 in 20 that a Pokemon was dead there, I think. Anyways, that was good. That was very good. It did not get a critical hit, which means we are currently above the range of Heliolisk killing. Now, Heliolisk is the first real problem Pokemon. Heliolisk has Bright Powder, which means we're going to miss, right? 10% chance that we miss. It has Hyper Voice, it has Thunderbolt, it has Weather Ball, it has Glare. It's guaranteed to kill with only Thunderbolt right now. So, we will switch in Sprout to take the Thunderbolt and take 0 damage. And I lied. We're taking a little bit from our Toxic Poison. 1/16. Now, because we're Toxic, it is not going to use Glare, which it could have, because it's a normal move, not an electric move. Its highest damaging move for me is either Hyper Voice or Weather Ball. It will be using one of those two, most likely Weather Ball. We are holding a Zoom Lens, and Zoom Lens with the 20% boost counteracts the 10% drop from Bright Powder. So we are able to one-shot with Earthquake. As it uses Weather Ball, the higher chance of happening. And now the fun begins. Because the second Bright Powder Pokemon was the real problem on this fight. Not only does it have Bright Powder, Noivern. Not only does it have Bright Powder, but it has Roost and Double Team and Hurricane. Hurricane always hits 30% chance to confuse. Double Team means Zoom Lens, we just can't use it, because if it Double Teams once, it just counteracts the Zoom Lens. Roost means we have to be able to kill it in like one hit, basically. It's going to use a random move between Hurricane and Dragon Pulse, because I believe it sees a kill with both of those moves. So it's a 50-50 between the two. We are going to switch in Chowder, and we want to see Hurricane because Chowder resists. So Chowder is going to resist this, and is going to hopefully take a Hurricane, because it takes less damage. It could also... Yeah, it's going to use one of those two moves. Hurricane, perfect. That's good. Good. We wanted to see Hurricane. That reduces the odds of us losing immensely. Losing a Pokemon. So now, it does not see a kill. So what is it going to do? It can't Roost because it's a full HP. Dragon Pulse is the highest damaging move, but it also has Double Team. And the thing with this Pokemon is it loves using Double Team. It has a Double Team. It just has a default score of 7. And Dragon Pulse has a score of +6, 80% of the time, and +8, 20% of the time. So only 20% of the time will it attack in this situation. So the risk here, because I can never one-shot this Noivern no matter what I tried. I could not guarantee a one-shot. Chowder with Ice Fang could have done it, but it needs to hit. It's going to be a mess. So we're going to switch in Curry on a potential Dragon Pulse or a double team. We want to see it double team here. It is an 80% chance that it double teams. We want to see it double team more than it attacks. That's the big... Okay, it hit the 1 in 5. It didn't crit at least. So now, again, same situation, but with one extra problem. It's now going to start using Hurricane. If it uses Hurricane and confuses me, it could be a problem because I have Smart Strike and Smart Strike is a 3-hit KO. 3. So I need to hit 3 Smart Strikes, which means it needs to double team at least once or twice for me to survive. So fingers crossed. Let's hit the Smart Strikes and see the double teams. It cannot use Roost because Heavy Slam technically out-damages Roost. There's Hurricane. The 1 in 5. That's a problem. And it gets the confusion. We have a Person Berry to counteract that, but this is the worst possible line. We are going to use another Smart Strike. We need to see double team. We need to see double team here. There's double team. Okay. 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 It's not over. We need to hit one more Smart Strike. We need to see one more Smart Strike here. No Hurricane, please. There's Hurricane. Uh-oh. If we get confused here and hit ourselves. No confusion. Let's go. We got astronomically bad luck there, but not bad enough for us to die. We had backups, but a Pokemon would have died for the backups. Now, Ferrothorn is going to come in. Ferrothorn, we wanted Ferrothorn to come out last because it has Explosion. So it can't use Explosion because it came out last. I believe it sees a kill with Body Press. So it has to use Body Press here. So we're going to switch in Meatloaf. It could, if we were high on HP, if it used Double Team a lot, it could have used Curse instead. But Meatloaf, the incredible goat that it is, is actually able to kill Ferrothorn, the defensive creature, even after Curse. With a burned Black Belt superpower. And there goes the battle. Good. I took a serious licking. I don't think I used lick once, actually. All right. And now the next trainer is just as bad. Aqua Hideout Grunt 7. Ooh, let's see. Quick Claw, Stealth Rock, Sturdy. Okay. We got Octillery with a Quick Claw, Water Spout. We got a Life Orb, Analytic Bug, Starmie. We got a Poison Heal, Toxic Orb, Facade, Swords Dance, Gliscor. And we got a Leftovers, Gooey Goodra with Curse, Body Press, Dragon Tail. All right. I think we're close, but I am starting to get too hungry to think. So I think we're going to have to continue this next Wednesday.